Hello again, and welcome to Tea Time with Susanne. I am glad you have joined me. T stands for travel and transformation, as you know. So today I am excited to take a mountain hike with you to the high Sierras of California. We are going to do some time travel as well, back to when we were teenagers. So let's get our hiking boots on and we'll be off. We'll need a drum when we get back for the campfire. So pause play and get your drum now. Sitting in your chair, let your eyes fall closed. And let's remember how our bodies felt when we were 16. Flexible, resilient, strong. All those hours in gym class have made us ready for bear, as my dad would say. We can feel the blood surging through our veins, our strong, steady heartbeat. Let's begin to breathe deeply the intoxicating mountain air, laced with the scent of pine and cedar, baking stone and wood. We can feel the cool breeze on our skin, the high altitude rays of the sun warming our heads. High Sierra. Come with me up the mountain track and back to where we were young, strong, and slightly foolish. Trails are plentiful here, and after an hour, we're lost. Fortunately, my Girl Scout chops orient us to the north on our map by noting the green side of a pine trunk. Steep ascents make us puff and blow, then pause to breathe. Stopped, we see a sparrow's body in a crevice, with a trail of ants leading away from its eye. This plants questions in us as we go. Our youth makes us tender, makes us wonder why all life depends on death. Heartbeat slowed, we keep climbing and spy a tiny strawberry no bigger than half our smallest fingernail, gleaming red amidst the pine duff. The slender stem bears 4 minuscule leaves beneath a single berry. Tasting so explosively sweet, we wonder again. How can the prototype of all strawberries be here and now on the side of this mountain? It's getting later. We climb the remaining trail, catching sight of the top, but unable to credit our eyes. Up here there is a large meadow surrounded by reddening peaks, covered with miniature alpine blossoms in white and blue. In the center of the meadow is a clear spring, less than a hand width, bubbling into a rivulet no wider than a pencil, meandering across the meadow, looking for down. Our gaze veers rapidly to the somber peaks encircling us, then to the spring in the emerald meadow, out again to the black spires. We exchange astonished looks. How can this flat-top peak we are standing on exist, surrounded by a wall of glowing pinnacles of other mountains, dropping away to misty distance? The alpenglow sinks into our stunned brains. Long before we descend the trail, twisting and hopping over roots and rocks, darkness will fall. We turn and begin to lope with flexible joints down and down, past the sparrow's now dim resting place. For hours, sometimes racing uphill, but steadily on. When we at last find the campfire and emerge from blackness to greet our worried parents, it is 8 p.m. And we fall into the safety of our own sleeping bags to dream of stars overhead, thick as dandelion fluff. We will have this tale for the rest of our lives. Unfortunately, no one will believe us. Did you like that? Tell me how the trip was for you in the comments below. The reason we travel in imagination like this is to become aware of how love feeds us through nature and dreams, and how we welcome love in. Once we have reestablished our awareness, we may let ourselves fill with the love and send it out wherever we wish. I use music to help me stay in this flow. I invite you to join me now in sending out love, peace, joy, and truth through either making music or listening to it. Let your awareness rest on the flow of love. You may direct the love energy to a specific place or people, or you may let love itself direct where it is most needed. And in fact, you might do both, as you may notice a place of need during your sending. Let's begin to breathe deeply. Breathing in light and love into our bodies. Watching the light and love get brighter. Breathing out light and love. And watching it spread farther and farther out. In and out. In, brighter, and out, wider. In and out. In and out. Let's pick up our drums. Begin to sing. Sending love and peace and joy. Sending true and love and peace over the earth, through the sky, to all the world, taking in love and peace, sending love and joy and peace and truth to all, and breathing in the love, sending everywhere to everyone all over earth, sending love and peace and joy and love and truth, sending love everywhere. Sending love and joy and peace to all. How do you feel now? I feel refreshed and energized. As always, you may do this anytime and use this recording to assist you if you like. Thanks for coming today. It's so needed now. I'd love to have you join me next Saturday for Travel and Transformation Tea Time with Susanne.